Hello everyone, we're back. Today we're diving into the quirky journey of a boy, a loaf of bread, and his moms. So Dora decided to adopt the poor little Joshua, while her friend was thinking, what kind of circus is this? But Joshua soon discovered a secret drawer containing a mysterious letter from his mom to his dad. What a surprise! He's such a little detective. Dora rushed over like a secretary grabbing a document and said, "This week, for sure. It's going out." Though she swore to send the letter, Joshua wasn't about to let her off the hook. Dora's little schemes were coming into play. Next day, Dora took Joshua to the adoption center, a buy one, get one free deal. She sold Joshua for the price of $1,000 and promptly used that money to buy a TV. She's truly a master at multitasking. That night, Dora excitedly showed her new TV to her friends, who raised an eyebrow. How did you suddenly strike gold? After a series of probing questions, the truth finally came out, and her friend's face totally dropped. This isn't just a typical deal. They actually kill kids to sell them. Her friend was about to drop her jaw. Dora snapped back. Okay, let's just fix this without losing face. Deal. Her friend's words, "Stop this nonsense," finally made her realize that this was no trivial or amusing matter. Dora tossed and turned all night, feeling guilty. By morning, she raced back to the adoption center like a whirlwind. "I can provide," other kids became the perfect cover to sneak back in. She sneaked into Joshua's room like a clever little cat. Luckily, Joshua hadn't been moved yet. "Stop resisting. Let's make a run for it." Dora yanked Joshua out the door like a superhero. "Let me go, you maniac." Joshua was totally calling her out. And thus began a wild chase, as Dora sworn to escape unscathed. She hailed a taxi, frantically whisking Joshua away, knowing the bad guys would never let them off easy. She immediately called her friend for backup, but the traffickers had already knocked on her door. What a disaster! With nowhere to go, she had to take Joshua to the bus station. It felt like an endless adventure. She bought Joshua a ticket, sending him off to what felt like a safe paradise. But just as the bus was about to leave, Dora felt uneasy and couldn't resist getting on. Talk about maternal instinct overload. On the journey, they went from enemies to gradually figuring each other out. What a pair of rival buddies. During a pit stop, Dora discreetly slipped some cash into Joshua's bag while he slept. What a sweetheart. She bought a return ticket, watching the bus roll away, sighing, and gearing up for the next adventure. But to her surprise, she noticed Joshua had also gotten off, lost in thought. She walked over and sat next to him, thinking, "This kid is such a stubborn little guy. I can't shake him off." But as they sat in silence, Dora suddenly realized Joshua's bag was going to talk about a test to their escape plans. Without cash, they couldn't even fill their bellies, leaving them utterly hopeless. After a day of hunger, they could only watch others eat like two starving kittens. Luckily, a kind truck driver noticed their plight and generously shared his food with them. In a store, Joshua snagged some food, but when he handed it to Dora, she exploded. "What on earth are you doing?" "Why on earth would you put this in my mouth?" She was absolutely livid. After scolding Joshua, the driver turned around and ran into the store to swipe more food. What a role model. He stuffed his bag full and was rushing to leave when the owner caught him. Talk about a plot twist. Luckily, the trucker was friends with the owner, which saved him from a major awkward situation. Dora was grateful, and the truck driver didn't kick them off. What a trustworthy pal. Throughout the journey, Dora began to have feelings for this wonder, occasionally stealing glances at him. During a rest stop, Dora finally confessed, but the truck driver just froze. To ease the tension, Dora excused herself to the restroom. See, what a clever girl. She borrowed lipstick from a friendly stranger and got a brand new one. What a surprise treat. Suddenly, Dora felt love in the air, but for her, it came too late. The timing was all off. After finishing her dressing up, she dashed out only to witness a scene of everyone fleeing in disarray except her. What a truly unfortunate case of irony. Once again, they found themselves back in a state of abandonment. What a cruel twist of fate. To keep moving forward, Dora gave her watch to a passing driver. Talk about a rescue mission. They squeezed onto a crowded bus, continuing their bumpy ride, such is the fate of adventurers. After making some inquiries, they ultimately located Joshua's father's former address. Yet everything appeared to be a hope that was lost. A friendly man offered them a new address, but all their efforts led to disappointment. Joshua felt utterly defeated. At this point, they were broken, trapped on the street, helplessly waiting for a new adventure to unfold. If you like this story, subscribe to our channel for the next adventure.